time.
All right, we're back. It's another bad podcast. You just heard my daughter say on the intro. I hope you guys are here. You strapped in for another big episode. You know, I'm gonna bring it home like I always do. First and foremost, like I always do, because I mean it. I know you guys think I don't have feelings, but I do have feelings, okay? Thank you for all the current listeners and the new listeners currently on the show. If you're a new listener, please subscribe on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, H&M, ASOS, Gucci.com. Subscribe to the pod. I appreciate every subscription. And the YouTube channel of The Bad Podcast. You know, I post the longer forms of our conversation on there so y'all can see how handsome I look or how ugly I am. You can comment either. If I'm ugly, I'll probably block you. But even still, I take all criticism. So, we're here, as I always do. I have a lovely new co-host. If I say lovely, it's probably a female. I wouldn't talk about a male in that matter. Got Big Gean in the house. Big Gean, you got speaking to the mic. Big
I
Gean.
am. You can hear me?
Big Gean.
Mic
rolling
check,
loud.
mic
Rolling
check,
loud.
Mic check.
There we go.
Rolling loud.
This is rolling loud, Big Gean. We not in your room.
Means.
We're not writing our diary.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right, we start over. I got Big Gean in the house.
Okay, hey. But just stop calling me that. It's not Big Gean.
Is that okay?
Just Gean.
Well, tell them. This is your time to tell the people.
Gina, one of the two.
Gina.
Yeah.
Gean. That's two different names.
That's two different names. My name is Gina. Jean for short. Pick which one works better for you.
Wait, what? Like,
is it confusing?
Why would you go from Gina to Jean? I feel like Jean would go to Gina.
It's just an abbreviated version of Gina.
Like Gene Hackman?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, God.
Like Billie Jean? Gene Hackman. Who's that?
Billie Jean's not even real. Gene Hackman's a real person.
Who is that?
He's an actor.
Of course.
Enemy of the State.
Oh, yeah.
Behind Enemy Lines.
Got it. Yeah, of course.
Wall Street. You need help.
I'm sorry. I'm not really a big movie person.
Well, what are you big in?
TV is just not really my thing. Like, I like to be outside.
So I only stay in the house and do podcasts.
I don't know. It's your life. You tell us.
What were you trying to say?
I wasn't trying to say anything. I was just trying to answer your question.
I was just messing with Jean. So where are you from, Jean?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay.
Born and raised, yeah.
Born and raised where? What part?
Alany.
Is that near 5th Street?
Somehow I knew you were about to say that.
You from 5th?
I'm not from 5th. I'm from...
No, you from 5th.
6th.
You from...
Yeah.
The off-brand.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Wow.
So
shots fired.
Philly roots. So you still live here? What's going on?
No, I'm from Philly, but I lived in LA for the last 5 years.
Ooh, you got fancy on us. Hollywood.
No. I don't... I mean, whatever. Every time I tell somebody that, they have the same reaction. Oh,
that you're Hollywood?
Hollywood.
It's
I don't live in Hollywood.
You live in the same apartment as Issa?
I live near there.
Or is the rent really that bad out in Cali? Is it like, living in DC, New York type shit?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. It's not impossible. I mean, I've lived there for 5 years.
Well,
I don't
rich,
make a whole lot of money. So if I can do it, y'all can do it.
Whenever somebody says that usually means we can't do it, y'all.
You can do it.
I can. Well, I like that. I love your inspiration to the people.
Whatever.
And, we're gonna jump straight into the topic because I don't want to hear any more about your fancy lifestyle compared to us brokies. So,
all right.
Our first topic, and this is for my fellas out here: do men deserve credit for being faithful
in a relationship?
Yeah,
that they've already decided to be committed to.
Okay, really fun. Yes. This is deeper than that. Of course, the black and white, you're going to say. I'm not trying to convince you either way. I'm saying, of course, the easy answer is like somebody would say in a relationship. Yeah. But no, this is the answer. This is in 2020. The question has re-arose, as we've seen on social media and in person, that, if a man decides you're right. He does decide to be in a relationship with a woman or a man, we don't exclude people around here, decides to be in a relationship, and he is faithful amongst all temptation, that sometimes niggas wonder why we don't get a thank you. Like,
a thank you for being faithful to the person that you said you would be faithful to?
But there's temptation. Look, I don't know why women live in this mysterious world. Like, man, like, it's not that I don't think women don't get tempted, but why we live in this world, like, y'all know, women know how men are. It isn't like a facade. It's not a dream. You guys know. So you know, guys, a lot of times we fuck up at times. Now I do think you can mature past it.
I mean, everybody fucks up.
I'm not trying to say.
Let's not say just guys.
That's true. But I think I'll put this: we get the worst rep. Is that fair to say? So I think women know that guys cheat sometimes, and they don't have any feelings. And I'm not saying she's right. We're just talking about the action. And they don't have too much emotional tie in it. And you know, if a guy doesn't fights the urge, it's not that you want to thank you of like, you know, you're the greatest. It's just a matter of like, I guess the convo was from a video we had seen on Twitter with a relationship.
Yeah, give me the context.
Well, there's a video on Twitter of a couple, and they actually, the funny, they have a show together. And he was like, I didn't want to get married. I think I'm saying it right. He's like, I didn't want to get married. I got married because you wanted to get married. And she like fucking spazzed. And he was just like, I like being married to you and shit like that. But overall, he's just like, you know, I don't cheat. And he's like, he basically, it's a thankless job. Like, I think the niggas being appreciated thing came up. And as a dude, I'm not trying to send my girl to make me a dinner for not cheating. You know, it's fun. I got where he was coming from. I'm just not sure he should have said it to her. But I did
Definitely not.
I did like see where he was coming from in a sense. Like, do you think dudes? Do you think it's a thing? Do you think it's a thankless job?
I don't think that I need to recognize you being faithful. That's like a bare minimum. Like, we're not about to give you a round of applause for simply being with the person that you decided to be with.
True, but in 2020, this word faithful. Oh. We're in 2020, going to 2021, depending on whenever you hear this podcast.
In 2021,
it's being faithful. Like, we live in a world where you can get whatever you want whenever you want. Like, if you're on any social media, I mean, you could just have one. You could be on Facebook. Now, I think girls probably have HIV on Facebook, but it is what it is.
Oh my God.
Like, you can get on any app and find whatever you want when you want. And so this isn't our parents. This isn't the 70s where you grew up on the same block and you met in college and you were sweetheart or high school. Like, back then it was a little different.
Does that matter?
It does. I think it does. You don't think that matters? You don't think shit has changed to the point where it depends? Like, you don't think the times have changed relationships as a woman? And I feel like as a woman, you would definitely say, hell yeah.
Times have changed, but
I'm talking about for the worse.
Is your level of faithfulness based on how long you've known the person?
Well, of course. Wouldn't it be?
No.
Wait. So you're as faithful to the guy who took you on one date versus the guy who you've been dating for... No,
not one date, but you said this is someone who's your high school sweetheart.
No. I was using our parents. I'm saying our parents, if you didn't go to college back in the day, if you grew up in the hood and didn't go to college, you didn't really get out your state. You were in your surrounding 50-mile radius at most. You know what I'm saying? So the people you usually got with, you knew them for a while, or you met them in school. That's usually how it went. It wasn't.
No, I understand what you're saying.
So I'm saying, like, and there wasn't the opportunity to open your phone and get on Instagram and see whatever you may like, or go on Tinder or Hinge or all these apps.
I get it, but just because those opportunities are there, you don't have to succumb to them.
True. Temptation's a motherfucker. I mean, look, I wasn't always the best.
We're super grown. So
yeah, of course. I mean, I think I'm a lot better than I used to be.
Okay, good to know.
No, but I'm all right. Well, have you fucked up before in a relationship?
Yes.
Did you tell him?
Sort of.
What the fuck is a sort of? Wait, fellas, y'all. Yo, all right. Explain. What's the sort of? You don't have to speak on. You don't have to speak on what you speak on.
Damn, this was not in the pre-show.
No, we like to get my guests talking.
I see. Did I tell him? No. Were we all the way together in that moment? No. So it was just something that had to be addressed.
A little break deep down. A little break, flip, smack, rub down.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
You know exactly what I'm talking. So all right. So after it happened, did y'all last through it?
Do you see a ring on my finger?
I just meant the I didn't know how the relationship kept going or not.
We got through it and then we didn't.
It came back up.
It came back up.
It reared its ugly head.
All the time.
Now, I guess the question would be, was that what you wanted or were you disappointed? Or were you more or less like it was over anyway? Like it was over the day I cheated?
I didn't cheat, Pop.
Or break cheated, whatever. Or break.
I get it. Yeah. I think it was probably not going to be a thing following that anyway, and I knew that, so I just let it rock.
Yeah, women are cold. So, but on the topic, so basically, a man not cheating shouldn't be rewarded at all.
Hell no. I mean, I will appreciate you for all the things that you do for me, whether that's being faithful or helping me with this or that or whatever, but we're not about to say that you get recognition specifically for not cheating.
I mean, it's hard out here.
No, it's not.
I'm not
if
saying we deserve a party.
Somebody,
I say deserve a party.
You're going to be with them.
Not you, right? No, you're 100% right. I do. It's funny. I'm always gonna ride with my fellas, but I will admit the one quote that women do make, which is true, is that you go to chase who you want and you go do for who you want to do it for. Like basically things you do for that person, you might do them for everybody, but that's the point. Like you will do things for somebody that you actually want. I do agree with that.
Yeah. So no, that's my answer. I'm sticking to it.
Well, all right. Men, guess we don't deserve any trophies for controlling our sexual urges. Basically, all in all, what I got from that is if you cheat, guys, do it please, properly and quietly and
no,
sneakily.
Don't
because
cheat.
The one thing that's wrong with y'all, you niggas is cheating and y'all doing it sloppy. Y'all don't realize these women are smart. They will cheat and you won't find out until they want you to find out. There's a difference.
I feel attacked.
No, that wasn't you. I'm being serious. Women, I mean, are guys sloppy or not?
For sure.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop. Do like these women. These women will cheat. People always ask, you've been cheated on. I say the same thing. Not that I know no girl let me find out, and God bless her. But she probably did my ass dirty because girls are sneaky. She probably flew out with some rapper or something. Y'all could feel the PTSD.
Let's not say sneaky. Let's just say smarter.
Sneaky.
More intentional.
Ugh.
You got me out here looking bad talking about cheating. Change
this is why I'm never gonna get married, fellas. You can't trust none of these. All right, we'll go to a more wholesome topic. We'll keep it more wholesome. Let's talk about Gina.
Talk about me?
Gina.
Little old me?
Little old you.
All right, what's up?
Okay, Gina, pass your cheating ways. So what
Excuse me.
So, speak about what made you move to California from Philly. Like what triggered it?
Have you been outside recently? Today's date is December 30th.
Don't date my podcast like that.
I just need the people. Whatever. The people need to know it's winter and it's cold as hell outside. I'm not about this cold weather anymore.
I'm not about it either. I think I hate it just a tad.
So that's honestly what triggered me.
So it was just a weather. It wasn't career or nothing.
I'm gonna get to that, but the last 2 winters I was here, it snowed so much. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. It wasn't career driven, to be honest. I just always wanted to go away and get out of Philly, and I didn't go away for school. I went to school 10 minutes from where I live, so it was time for me to go. I had to get somewhere with some new people, new vibes.
So have you... Based on you've been there 5 years, so I'm gonna guess that you've enjoyed your Cali move a lot.
Yeah. That's I'm not gonna say that's home because Philly is always gonna be home, but that's probably where I'll be for a long time.
Okay. What would you say about for people like me or anybody else that might want to move to Cali, as far as a networking project? Is it a place? Do you think it's a good place to move? Do you think it's a place where obviously? I'm just stepping on what I'm saying here, but obviously if you go to New York, right? They say go, you meet people. We know that. I'm just saying, since you have the experience, would you recommend it to people like if that's your lane to network, creative?
I always try to recruit people to move to LA. It's a beautiful place to be, just like aesthetically, but there's just some amazing people there, amazing opportunities, things that you probably wouldn't have even thought you would come by. You just meet people from all over the place because it's such a melting pot. Like, people just go there.
Like Bloods and Crips?
No.
I was just asking.
I don't know any Bloods or any Crips.
Like locals? What's it? Vatos? My Vatos homies? What's up, homies?
Anyway, it is a great place to network. Regardless of, I know a lot of people move there for like music, acting, things like that. But
a lot of waitresses.
Okay. I mean, whatever. There's people go there and they hustle. They work hard.
I'm not mad at that, for real.
Yeah. So it is a great place to go and network. If you're thinking about it, I would recommend taking that leap. If you don't like it, you can always come back, but you don't know until you try. Just make sure you have a job.
Yeah, but I say it's cost of living's high, ain't it?
Yeah.
You can't. Hey, you shouldn't be moving nowhere without a job. I don't care if you're moving to Pittsburgh. You better have a job.
Don't move anywhere without a situation secured, especially not LA.
Need to have a job. I need to make sure I'm employed. But tell us about women's wellness. What is women's wellness? Is that like a workshop? Is it a yoga class?
So the name of my endeavor is GiveGirlsFlowers. I'm sure you've heard people say, give people their flowers while they can smell them. Yes? No?
I've never gotten flowers. Does that mean nobody cares about me?
Probably. Do you like flowers? I love flowers. Just making... Okay. So it's called Give Girls Flowers. The name comes from that saying, but it's a women's wellness organization that... Yeah, hi.
Organization?
Sorry.
Speak on it.
That hosts events. Like earlier this year, I had a hike. I brought some women out to just network, get to know some
Black women hike?
Whoever wants to hike.
Was it black women?
I mean, it was black women. It was a lot of
them. They hike?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be fun. I'm being an asshole.
Oh.
So you guys want to hike?
Everybody in LA hike.
Yeah, I was about to say everybody loves taking that LA pic.
Yeah.
That LA pic is legendary. Yeah. Nike Tech Fits. Or I should say Nike tights with a kick and the whole muscle pose.
The muscle pose.
Girls be like,
oh, yeah. I got one of those. I'm going to show you.
I know you look like the type of person.
I definitely have one.
But no. Keeping it on brand. Keep it on brand.
Yeah. So we have wellness events, meditation events, hikes.
Meditation.
It wasn't a vision board. I called it an accountability board workship.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, because if you make a vision board, like a vision is one thing, but to hold yourself accountable,
it's power. It's power in words. Nah, that's some real shit. I like that.
Period.
An accountability board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stealing that. I'm using that.
What?
I can't have no accountability in my life.
It's women's empowerment, but I guess you can.
What the?
I'm just.
You touched on something I want to get on too.
Okay.
Why do women always keep men out? But go ahead, keep going.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't say that.
It's women's empowerment.
Anyway, so yeah, it's called Give Girls Flowers. Bring like-minded women together, help them to be in the same room as some other powerful, strong, amazing women. I know a lot of dope people in LA, and I just wanted to bring them together. So that's why I started this.
That's pretty cool. What made you want to start that?
I think there's usually like a stigma around like collaborating with other women. Like a lot of times we see each other as competition, and I just kind of wanted to change the narrative around that. So I
feel like more women collab than dudes though.
Women I feel
like there's a lot of
probably more intentional about it.
I feel like there's more women's empowerment type things than I see like black men link up type. I feel like I always see a women's link up.
Well, maybe that's a lane for you.
I don't want to link up with nobody.
Okay.
No, I'm just messing with you. No, I think that's something I think about. I do think about like maybe throwing some more events centered around men. But I'm gonna tell you, this is me being serious, not in a joking manner. I don't want to single out to men. I actually would like men and women to be working together.
I mean, yeah.
So I kind of wonder why there's not more of those. And now I'm like, I told you I was getting on, but I'm being in a serious sense. I've always wondered why there's not more of like black women collaborations. As much as I see the black women, now I can get. These are my guesses. This is where you can come in and tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. I think the women's ones, of course, come from a place where women were marginalized. So women are marginalized. Black women were hella marginalized, and men have obviously, for the longest, the pay gap and all them good things, and we're just starting to get to a place of equal footing. So I'm guessing that's why the women's things are focused upon women to bring women, make them confident, or help the confidence and all that. But I also feel like in 2020, we should be trying to uplift all of us.
Well, let's do it.
I'm with it. I know. I'm just asking your opinion on that.
It sounds like a lane for us that needs to be tapped into.
So another bad women's wellness.
Excuse me?
Another bad podcast, another bad women's wellness.
We can work on the...
You're an ass.
Let's
keep it back on you. I just wanted to... No, I did want to run that by. I want to know what you thought about that, seriously.
I definitely think that the reason why I focused on women's empowerment is because there are so many instances where women just get overlooked. And that's not to downplay the things that everyone is doing, but people downplay the things that women do. So I just wanted to highlight that. I know so many strong and powerful ass women. And I just like to tell people, like, I see you. I appreciate you. Like, I'm inspired by you. I think that's really important.
So is the goal to give their flowers, is it to bring women together, or is it to find powerful, successful women and give them a platform to get their shit off?
I think it's a kind of a combination of both of those things. Like, yes, I want to recognize and empower anybody I know, but in the meantime, I'm going to put the people that are already in my circle on a platform to host these events with me. If you're a yoga instructor, let's collaborate. Let's have a yoga event. Mm-hmm. If you have some type of connection in the entertainment industry, like, okay, well, let's have a mixer and let's network and get other people out there so they can get to know other people that have a voice in the game. So that's where it stems from. It started this year, like June, July. I had my first event in July. It's something that had been like in my heart for a while, and I just didn't really know how to conceptualize it.
But then you conceptualized.
But then I did it.
Hey, I always say the hardest part of doing anything is like the process of it. Like, of course, it's doing it, but it's more so like I think everybody, people listen, I think we all have things that we want to do. Like at one point, this podcast was the same way, and obviously there's more things I want to do with it. I'm still trying to put them in action. But the hardest part I always say is, the hardest part was starting it. The hardest part was putting it out there for y'all to listen, for y'all to be like, is it good, bad, or he sucks? Like, it is nerve-wracking, but I will admit, just speaking from my point of view to the listeners, like if you once you do it, all that shit leaves, all the butterflies are going.
Right. And you'll realize once you put it out there, it'll be, for the most part, that's what I found. It'll be so well received. You'll just be like, wow, what was I waiting for? I was so afraid to put myself out there, and this is what people need. This is what people have been looking for in the community. So you just got to do it.
Do you plan on collaborating this with your org, or is it separate?
With AK?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really know if that is a lane that I would take it to. I mean, I could work with my sorority sisters on their platforms and like somehow work their endeavors into this. But I think just on an official level, I don't know if that would be a thing.
No, I was just really asking.
I haven't even thought about that. That's an interesting take on it, though.
Well, I just thought, obviously it's an organization, right? A lot of women.
Of very strong and powerful.
Yeah, strong women.
And bomb-ass women.
Yeah, so that's why. It's
a network that I definitely tap into, for sure. But I don't know if I would, like, collaborate on an official sense.
Understandable. So where's the finish line for Women's Wellness? What's the event you want to do, and after that it's house money?
Am I going to tell the world?
Well, no, your dream. I'm not asking you to, we all got dreams.
Well, something that I really want to see happen is just like a retreat, sort of, where I just have like a weekend of bonding and meditating and writing and working on.
Definitely can do that with guys.
No, we don't. Because that's the thing. When you bring men into the mix, that switches everything up.
I had to call I'm sorry. Fellas, I was with y'all for the longest, but you definitely can't bring no guys on that.
You definitely can't. That
Long vacay turns into haywire.
That would make it do a whole.
1942 is out.
See, no, we don't want none of that. We want to be.
That's dope though. You might be right, man. Maybe we could collab on something. I have some ideas in the works. I don't even want to say them on here, but I have one main idea I've been working on. I actually talked to a certain radio personality that might listen to this episode that knows who she is, because she ain't come on the show yet, but she was helping me with some of the ideas and conceptualize the idea. But I definitely do want to get some things for men going, and just starting some more collaboration with the men and the women. Maybe not every overnight retreat, because I know niggas don't know how to act.
Hell no.
But something more along the lines of just us bouncing off ideas. Because look, man, we gotta get here. Black folks, financial freedom's our only hope. We broke.
Period.
Hove is rich. We're broke. Just we gotta stop including ourselves in the Hove conversation.
That's the goal, to be honest.
Hey, since you dated the podcast, what's your favorite song of the year? Get it out.
My favorite
December
song
30th.
of the year. Are you mad because I did that?
Yes. So you're gonna get your favorite song out.
Why?
Because who knows, I'm gonna throw this out, and now
it don't matter.
Whose show is this? First of all, I just realized
Ours.
that.
Tonight is ours.
I'm
here.
Y'all, can y'all get me out of here? What's your favorite song of the year?
This is probably gonna be like really underwhelming, but I really love Jhené Aiko. Mm-hmm. You probably didn't even listen to her album.
I like Jhené Aiko. I'm a music head. Go ahead.
Name one song.
She says it's not me time, it's you and me time. Okay? I know Jhené Aiko.
Above and Beyond from her deluxe album was like my shit. And it has two, like, it's like an acoustic version, like a piano version. That's my shit. And then there's another one. I
think song of the year, in my opinion, is gotta be Lil Baby We Paid. It's gotta be the song.
So you talked about that song before, and I don't even know what song that is.
It's gotta be a song of the year. And I didn't talk about it. That was Vic. Vic bought that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't listen to
I'm thinking of the year.
Rap music like that.
You listen to rap music? Are you Oriental?
That. I don't listen to rap music to the point where I like know what songs. I just be like, oh, let me turn on the radio. Let me put on this playlist or something. We're not turning up. Like, I'm listening to rap for.
So We Paid. That's the song of the year. Jhené Aiko is. I mean, I guess if you want to smoke and like drift in your room, you can play Jhené Aiko. Or dream about Big Sean and get tattoos of him on your arm.
Oh, now you lost me. I was with you until you said that.
She got a tattoo. She has a tattoo. You ever see the tattoo?
She does. Well,
it looks like Big Sean is serving drinks.
Technically, she still has it because it's on her skin forever, but it's covered.
Yeah, but he looks like he's serving drinks. It's him in a.
He had on a tux.
Yeah, she has him with a tux with the collar. Like he's making Henny and Cokes.
Tattoo.
Why would you get in a tux? Why not just get the face? Like, why do you have to have a tux on?
I don't know. Maybe that was like a distinguishing.
No, she's nuts. But you know what it is?
Okay.
No. He's nuts too.
Okay.
So they're perfect together. I wasn't like saying, for them to break up and all that and get back together. They're both crazy about each other.
And be back together.
And he's growing his fro out. She got him doing. He probably don't take showers now. She got him doing all types of stuff.
Take showers. He'd definitely be meditating. I love that for them.
All right. We're going to touch into the relationship segment of the show. I always keep a relationship segment for my men and ladies out there because these are things we all think about. We talk about them at barbecues, bar mitzvahs, Christmas dinners, Kwanzaa. You niggas better be celebrating Kwanzaa if y'all celebrating the white man's pagan holiday. But
tell us how you really feel.
Instagram, IG, the biggest social media probably thing out when I mean by consistency. You know, Twitter, Facebook, you know, Clubhouse, all these apps come out and we use them all. But there's the one consistency I don't think is going anywhere is Instagram. Because everybody loves posting pics of themselves. Mm-hmm. So jumping straight to a relationship part, how does Instagram affect the relationship for you?
For me, I don't think it has a huge role. I think it depends on the relationship in general. Like if y'all have a confidence in one another, whatever people do or say on Instagram shouldn't be that big of a deal. So for me personally, it's not a huge impact. On my relationship.
You sure?
Usually.
What's outside of usual?
I don't know, child. I ain't in a relationship.
Oh my God. If you was in with a dude, right? Instagram. What are the Instagram yeses and nos? I should say, no, let me change that. We don't care about the yeses. What are the nos of Instagram?
I don't.
Can he post a pic in a club, taking shots with chicks?
He can do whatever he wants.
Can he pour shots with chicks in chicks' mouths?
I think that's a little aggressive. Pouring shots in someone's mouth?
So you can take the shots
on Instagram or not. That's a little too much.
But that's the reason why we're talking about Instagram. Because when it's on Instagram, that's exactly why we're having this conversation. Because
if it's not on Instagram, it still happened.
Yeah, but you hearing about it is a lot different than you going on his story. Correct or not?
Okay. And depending on the relationship, I probably would have known that the shots happened in the club. Just saying. But at the point when it comes to Instagram and people like you are seeing it and interpreting it and saying, oh, he put this video of him on Instagram giving shots to some girl, that's when it becomes a whole nother thing. But if I already knew about it and if it's not like a big deal, maybe that's his damn sister.
You think Instagram solidifies a relationship?
No.
So if you post it, it's not real, or it is real? Because we live in a generation where once you make the post, it's official.
No, it's official way before you make the post.
So there's a training camp before so we have to go through tryouts and work on our handle and everything.
Yeah, Instagram's like the season opener.
Front row seats, huh? So, but once it's on Instagram, that's the thing. This convo keeps going. So once it's on Instagram, once you make it public, now you subject your relationship to other people's views.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
I think that whoever follows you on Instagram, for the most part, they already knew about said relationship. Like, it shouldn't be this huge debut.
All your followers, wait. Are you telling me all your followers know your business?
No.
Okay, so.
But the people that don't know that's not my man, I don't give a damn.
That's what we're talking about. So this is reiterate this question again. I'm saying it's subject to the public, right? I'm saying, do you agree with your relationship being, because once that, now it's criticism, it's DMs, it's the reallys, the old people coming out the woodworks. We're adults. We've been through this.
I mean, I don't care about that stuff.
So you're basically saying you're comfortable.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not big on the Instagram wave. I mean, mind you, posted somebody. I think you should post it when you're ready. I don't think, for me, there's no deadline on that. Just whenever you feel like you both are ready and right to post. But I do look at the tea leaves as once you post it, now you give like everybody a reason to be in your business. And so now when you break up, everybody's in your business. Oh, why you delete all his pictures off the I think it's almost like you better off without people in your business. But I think some women would take that for, oh, you don't want to post me, you're trying to hide me. That's what I'm getting at. Like, what is your ultimatum on that? What is your final say? Do you think you should post it on the gram, or you think you should be better off keeping it private?
I don't think it matters either way, but if you feel like someone responding or being in your business or whatever is going to be detrimental to that relationship or your personal anything, then don't post it.
So what if you're about to post a dude and he said, "Nah, don't post me"? How do you feel about that? And don't just give me the cookie cutter answer.
I'm not about to be posting people on my Instagram just all willy-nilly. Like, that's
what I'm saying. You've been with a dude. Y'all did the whole 9 yards. Y'all done chilled. The friends done seen you. Done wore suits together. Y'all done did all the bullshit.
And he says he don't want to be on the gram. Then we not on the gram.
And so you do this. You're like, and he's like, nah, chill.
We can't just take a picture?
This is the scenario. So when he says, nah, chill, what goes through your head? Do you think sensibly? Do you think of the sensible comment?
What goes through my head? Let's not go there.
No, this is where we're going.
No,
this is what this convo is for.
We're not going to go with what
No,
goes
we are. This is what this podcast is not for PBS specials. So if you do that and he says no chill, what do you think?
Just because I'm taking a picture doesn't mean it's going to go on the gram.
Doesn't matter. He said not chill anyway. What do you think?
Why not?
Okay, so he says, man, I don't want my shit out in public like that, right?
Okay. This is just for the archives, boo. This is just for me
what
and
if
you.
What if you wanted to post it? What if that was the point?
We can put this on a mug.
What if it was on your story? What if you were on the story and he said,
and he saw me
we're trying to, you're skipping over. We're getting to the point of.
I'm not skipping over anything.
You want to post it. This is the scenario. We'll make it simple. You want to, he doesn't. So you think you're ready, he doesn't. I'm asking you, do you take that as, oh, he just doesn't want to,
no.
He's really, or do you take that like, nigga, like, what's the problem?
I think at this point in my life, I really wouldn't be bothered by it because I don't really care about Instagram like that.
Is that a real answer?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm just asking.
But what is he why he mad? I'm just curious.
Because did y'all peep how everything was so cool? And in the last, that's women, fellas. That's women in a nutshell. They will be like, okay, I just don't understand.
I'm just, in the back of my mind, I'm just wondering.
Okay.
Now, what you trying to hide?
You're not. Are you not? Because there's no problem either. Are you one of those people that you do feel as though at some point it should be postable?
I mean,
or does he just don't care?
I think you're asking this question to somebody who really couldn't care less.
No. Your opinion's valid.
The more private, the better.
I'm just trying to get where your
but
sensibility
I'm also not afraid of putting things on the internet for people to judge or talk about or whatever, because who cares
Now,
what people have to say?
What if the dude wants to put you on his story or Instagram early?
I don't care.
Oh, you don't mind about being okay? I know some women are not with that. So everybody, I know some women they kind of wanted it more even, like we're both ready, versus like, yo, look.
I mean, let's not be OD about it. Like a thigh or something.
Oh, wait, that's
a hand.
Wait, no, that's a sneaky pic. No.
I'm just kidding.
No, she was dead ass.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I love a good sneaky pic. I love a pic of like her shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I love a pic like of the food, and you can see like a minuscule pinky.
Mm-hmm. You can see something across the table.
Like I love a pic of the side, or just the hair, like just the back hair. You're just like, who's that? Like,
yeah, a couple people gonna know who that is though.
You know, I've come to realize women are they're the CIA, the FBI.
Yeah.
They are naturally insane, and they know a knuckle. They know
insane?
A fingernail.
I don't like the connotation.
They know a fingernail, a knuckle, a kneecap. Like women will be like, I know that fucking kneecap.
Not a kneecap.
I know that nigga.
They might recognize.
Don't
like
no nigga bend his knee like that.
A tattoo.
No, that's too easy.
Or
that's general.
like
women,
a phone case, a chain.
Women be knowing. I'm talking. They be knowing the finger. Wait, don't no nigga put his finger. That's Daryl, bitch.
I mean,
they're like, bitch, go on her story. I'm gonna keep watching. That's that gray hoodie. I know that gray hoodie anywhere. He only nigga that got that.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. How much research goes into y'all figuring shit out? Just give us a little.
What?
When
you want me to give you the tea?
Give me a little
give you
tea.
the drop?
It's a podcast for the people. Like when y'all do y'all research, is it on some CSI bullshit?
I mean, I think it depends on how serious you are involved with this person or intend to be involved with that person. But if you just okay, I'm a look into it 1 degree further, and if I can't get anything out of it, then there must not be anything.
But if a sniff of something else comes now, it concerns you to go deeper, right?
Yeah.
What if a nigga you fucking with post a story or something with some other chicks
that I'm fucking with in what capacity?
You like.
Okay.
And he's with some other chicks having a great time that you don't know about. He didn't mention it to you.
But I just like him?
You like him a lot. I'm just making a point of you like him enough that you're considering.
Does he
consider.
That's all I'm making a point. Him? Does he like
Probably
me?
not.
Is it a mutual
let's
thing?
be fair. In 2020,
so, I mean,
most young people are not forthcoming with I really, really like you yet, right? We will really, really like you and maybe tell you when we do we'll say we really, really like you when we probably think about the actual next step because we like to move. It's just, I mean, do you just come out and be like, I really, really like you, man. I just want you to
probably not day one.
Exactly. So I'm making a point. You really like this person, regular relationship day. And I just want to know, like, because obviously the point I'm getting at is it's not a place yet where you guys are questioning each other's movements, right? Of course not. So what I'm wondering is when that happens, do you ask about it or are you more prone to just store it in your memory bank?
I probably wouldn't say anything.
You just think it?
I might think about it, but if there's no like mutual agreement that we're not going to be with or be around other people, what can I say?
No, true.
I can't say anything. I can feel a way, but I can't say anything. So I'm going to just let it rock.
Well, fellas, you heard we let it rock. Women love to let it rock, and I think we all know that's a lie. But we will let it. We let it go for the pod. I don't know when the last time anything's been let rocked in my life.
Trust me, I be letting shit rock.
Yeah, let it rock as your tire goes flat. Fellas, we had the lovely Gina. I didn't even know her name was Gina until today.
Till today.
I
can't believe it. What is so funny?
You got anything to plug, Gina?
Follow me on the gram. The most important social media out there, says Pi.
No, you agreed.
I'm just kidding. I'm just being.
I didn't say it's the most important.
A jerk.
I said it was the most constant. It's the one that we always seem to go back to.
Yeah, Instagram has a long life to live. Anyway, my Instagram is InGeanWeTrust. I'm not going to spell it. I'm sure you'll tag me.
No, I'm not going to tag you.
Yes, you are.
I'm actually not going to post this podcast.
My business is GiveGirlsFlowers on Instagram. So
Give Girls Flowers.
yes, it's a suggestion.
Is the and not being funny here, is the Give Girls Flowers separate for women's wellness?
No, that's the same thing.
It's all one. So it's under women's wellness.
It's called Give Girls Flowers. It's a women's wellness organization.
You don't have to check me like that. I was making sure.
I think I do.
I make sure the listeners understood as I understood. We're trying to plug your business.
I think the listeners
shit,
understood. Okay? You were the only one that was confused.
No, people, everybody, please go support In Gean We Trust. Support Gina and women's wellness. Actually, it sounds like a dope idea. No joke. Hopefully, we can collab on some men and women's events. Some good, let's say, mountain trips. Little mountain 2 day.
We're
overnight.
definitely not doing that.
We
can do like a
nice
little
2 day
workshop.
overnight weekend, fellas. We're about to get a workshop in. Bring 1942.
Few hours. No.
Nah, all jokes aside, no, that I actually would love to put something together. But thank you for coming on the show.
Anytime.
I always say thank you to my guests. I like having good big Hollywood people. Maybe we'll have Brad Pitt on next episode, guys. I'm moving up. We got Gean.
Yeah.
So that only means Gabrielle's next.
Yeah. Let me know if I can put you in touch with anyone.
Ooh, look at you. Light-skinned people always win, guys. Don't forget that. Us dark chocolates, we don't know what's going on around here. So, everybody, thank you for listening to the episode. Again, please follow In Gean We Trust on Instagram and Give Girls Flowers. That's her business. Also, if you're still listening to the podcast, if you made it this far and you're not subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Please go subscribe, rate, review. Please review Gean as a guest, me as a host. Go on YouTube, go on my Instagram. Obviously, you should know all this by now. But if you don't, Paya Palomano, another bad podcast. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm tired of talking to y'all. All right, I'm out.
Do I have to do that too?
Dave, did you have